Do you commonly feel empty and unfulfilled in life, not having a clear vision for your work and not knowing that it is meaningful and purposeful and creates value in both your life and in the world? Well, I found the framework. I felt dead and unproductive for a long time in my life, not knowing if what I do really brings any meaning in the world, if it's even useful, both to me and to other people. And I searched for solutions and I found it, and I'm gonna show it to you in this video. You've probably heard of the framework Ikigai. It is an westernized version of a Japanese concept, and I'm gonna talk about the Western version because it is much more practical and easy to implement than the Japanese version. Plus, I don't understand Japanese and I don't know what it really talks about. But I know the Western version, and that is what helped me find purpose in life. So we're gonna go over that. So this process of finding my Ikigai took me about probably half a year in total, because I started with creating an Ikigai and writing down what I think I love, what I'm good at, what I think the world needs, and what I think I could be paid for. That is each of these boxes around. And then the common elements in each of the 4 boxes can be created into one Ikigai, which is supposed to symbolize your meaning in life and give you some form of meaningful framework to your work. So as you can see, you start by creating 4 circles. Pretty easy, actually pretty hard. But take a cup and place it and just do that 4 times. There's plenty of tutorials on that on the internet. But you just sit down and think about each of the 4 questions. What do I love? What am I good at? What do I think the world needs? And what do I think I can be paid for? Just take your time. You can do this over many days, as I did. And just write everything that comes to mind. Don't think about it too much, just write anything that comes to mind. And write, everything down. Everything and anything. And when you've done this, you can instantly just collect the 4 common elements and make your Ikigai. But instead, I waited half a year to then do this process again. And I did this again over many days. And there was probably a lot of similar elements in these 2. But over half a year, you learn a lot more about yourself. And I did it again half a year later. And finally, I collected the commonalities in the 4 circles and made my Ikigai. And you just have to take your time. Especially when creating your quests. I call it my quest instead of Ikigai because Ikigai is not the real. This is not the real Ikigai. As I said, this is a westernized version. So I just called it my quest instead. It sounds cooler too. So when you're creating your quest or ikigai, you need to know the definitions of the words you use when creating your quest, so you don't change it when you feel like it. Change the definitions of the words you use to define your quest. Change the definitions to what you feel like, so it fits your needs and desires in the moment. And I did this. I wrote down every single definition. Let me read you my quest first. So my quests became creating, amplifying and articulating stories, wisdom, expositions, dialogues and commentary, solutions and benefits. It is a pretty broad quest, but it still gave me a lot of understanding and vision and goal setting for my life. So when creating my quest, I looked up loads of definitions for each of the words. You can do this with ChatGPT. I did it, and read the definitions of each word. If it doesn't really correlate with what you feel like, then find another word that does. And you just take each definition and put it together. So as an example of some commonalities in all of the 4 boxes here, that could be knowing and telling stories in what I love. And then in what I'm good at, it could be browsing the internet, finding these stories. And what I could be paid for, being an historian, author, writer. In that fits those 2 other things which I mentioned. And then what I think the world needs, it could have been truth, wisdom and knowledge, or objective history facts. And then that made some of the quest as it's amplifying and articulating stories and wisdom. And that is just how you find your quest in life. It's a simple framework, but it takes some time and you need to be diligent and very detail oriented, so you don't mess it up for yourself in the future. To round off, I want to amplify a past video of mine. If you are a Christian or religious person, watch this video of me where I talk about the purpose of a Christian. I hope it will help you in finding your purpose in life, because this video is just a practical solution for finding purpose in your work, not a higher meaning in life that can be created by a God. And I'm ending the video with a quote which I have created. You can find meaning in life by believing in God and viewing your life as an experience to be lived, followed by expressing the value that can be extracted from that experience. Have a great day. Hope you found some value in this. Goodbye.